All right, welcome, guys. The latest DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is now out. It's called Mysteria Ecclesiae. Might probably butchering that second word. But this one is going to take place in a giant monastery. And thank you, Plian, for sponsoring the stream. If you guys want to check out the game for yourself or the DLC, you can click that link at the top of the chat or the panel below the video. I believe they have the game on sale at 40% off. Yes. So the game is 40% off right now. So if you end up liking the game or want to try it, now's a good time to buy it because it's now on a hefty discount. But we're going to go ahead and jump in the DLC and see what it's all about. So looks like it is right there. So we will get on old Roach and head on over there. Henry of Sedletz. I've never played this game on console, so I don't know if people prefer the controller or the mouse and keyboard. I've been playing mouse and keyboard, and I really enjoy that controller, so I don't know how the console version will feel in comparison. I think it's mostly just a personal preference thing. So it is somewhere up over there. Excuse me, guys, coming through. Up here on the left somewhere will be the guy we talked to start the DLC. This is going to take place in a monastery, so we're probably going to hear a lot of Jesus Christ be praised.
Whoa, whoa.
So be prepared.
Greetings. Good day. I apologize.
Not you. Excuse me, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm not sure where the hell is he? I guess he's in the building on the left. Should be right here. Oh, here we go. Hello, sir. Oh, not you. I'm looking for a man for a quest.
Henry, my boy.
You.
I'm glad to see you. Henry, how are you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask, even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
I'd be glad to help.
Well, I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albich of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
Sadly, I haven't had the good fortune yet.
Well, in this case, it's more the other way round. When you meet him, you'll be the unfortunate one. Albich is a physician. To be exact, King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Aren't these just rumors?
This is about our king's health. Even if they are just rumors, to me, it's cause for concern. I can't just wave it off.
I get it.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedletz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
No, I don't like it. If the abbot is allied with Sigismund, he might want to detain Albich, or blackmail him.
I feel the same, but Albich won't be talked out of it. He sees helping the king as his highest duty.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
What does that have to do with you, though?
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albich. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort.
That's me.
And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedletz Monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
Why'd you say no, then? No. Well, actually, yes. Soak T-Biscuit, thank you for the Prime sub. All right.
All right, I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albich's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
I can't rob him? Well, way to ruin my immersion. What was the button for a torch again? It's been a minute. 5 is hotkeys. I know, I forget. Is it R? Oh, there you go, R.
Conrad wins every.
Okay, so we need to go. Oh, just around the corner there.
Look at him.
I apologize.
Dan's out of practice. Sometimes you play a lot of games like
To your local
Torch will
judge.
be T on one game, R on another, Tab on another. It's like my wires get crossed and I forget which is which. I'm going in here, I think. Let me wash up first. Oh, let me put on my nice outfit, too. Just, Look, I look fancy. Hello. Are you him?
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
I'm looking for Master Albich. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albich is treating a common maid.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Thank you, sir. I need some more alchemy ingredients. But I don't want to have to pay for them. Bunch of recipes. I think I have all those already. Bunch of dried stuff. $12. Soap, copper jug. Okay, let me just go ahead and do a little alchemy. You're my favorite streamer ever. I don't even watch you. Well, thanks, I guess. Thank you. Hair of the dog. Drunkenness. Strength. Stamina. Tax cost. Don't have the ingredients for that. Digestive potion. Bowman. Fox. Cockerel. Save your schnapps. Yes, please. Save your schnapps is add nettle to cauldron and boil for 2 turns. You need wine. Wine. And then we add nettle to cauldron. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. It's 2 belladonna. Okay, take that off. Grind belladonna. Add and boil for 1 more turn. Okay, that should be good. And then boil for 1 more turn. Okay. And then it should be done. Strong savior snap. Made 6 of them.
With fresh herbs, it would have turned out better.
I know, Henry. I know, okay? But that requires me to go out and actually pick them right now. And I don't want to. Give me a break. It'll still save the game. Speak to Albich. He is up here. Looks like he's on the 2nd floor somewhere. Hi there.
What the devil do you want now?
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right then, speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you, and...
Ah, then I know what this is about.
There is an upgrade to make the alchemy automatic later. Actually, no, it's not. You just make a lot of extras. So you only have to make one at a time. What's wrong with the girl?
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedletz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
But I paid for the DLC. You mean I can't go on the DLC now? He doesn't want me to go?
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Uh-oh.
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Piss fart.
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the streets like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
I'm not in my
Because
fighting
you're wasting
clothes.
time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good. I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Proper.
Calm down, sir. A respectable man like you surely understands that violence solves nothing.
Yeah.
If you harm Master Albich, who will help you with your, ailment then?
And I'm supposed to let myself be treated like a doormat?
Of course not. But this outburst isn't exactly dignified either. Go home, and Master Albich will come to see you soon.
All right, let's go.
Damn straight.
Good gracious. Henry, that was impressive. Hats off. Perhaps it truly would be best if we went to the monastery together. So, shall we go?
You're approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Albrecht, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted to you until you complete the third DLC. You won't be able to continue your tasks outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. What? I need some time.
I've still got a few things to take care of, but I'll be back soon.
All right. You know where to find me.
I can't have stolen goods? Oh, no. Okay, well. I need to go into your inventory because I have someone broke into my house last night and put stolen goods into my pockets. It's the damnedest thing. Just gonna put all this in there. Make sure I don't have any like ding
day.
dong.
What would you like?
Anything selling?
How's trade?
Nothing sold yet.
Goodbye. Dun, dun. Man, those bells, whoever's ringing that bell is going crazy right now. I need to sharpen my sword. So let's get this thing all sharpened up.
I need to sharpen this.
Never mind. It's too good. Oh, Barry Man, thank you for the 18-month resub. Smoke food. Nothing is selected. Okay. Oh, we have fresh herbs back here. Ooh, for potions. I have 2 commissions. What else do I have that weighs so much? I have like 2 sets of armor. I have a lot of potions, like a lot, and a lot of books. Let's put the books away. Oh, I can't sell books. Can I put them upstairs? Need to free my inventory space. I got too much stuff. Okay, I have 1 or 2 extra things need to go in here. I have a stolen item. Oh no. Who put that in there? Go put all the materials in here for now. I have a lot of stolen ingredients. Okay, we have all the books over here as well. Okay, anything else that's stolen? Okay, freed up a lot of space. So now we can go safely and not have to worry. Okay, let's go back to Albich. Actually picking up books. Books give you skill points in this, so it is worth it. So not just for fun, they actually have a purpose. I'm going the wrong way.
The honest will be reformed.
The person who broke into your home put the books there too. No, those are mine. They only put stolen items in. Okay, let's repair all of those, and then... Okay, I got everything as repaired as it's going to get for now. We didn't have a sponsor stream, Corburn, where I was just playing it to play it. This is a sponsor stream. The Shrouded game was not. Oh, no, you're outside. Let's go to the monastery. Oh, wait. Whoa. This is the new DLC. Well, it's always good to save first, just in case. Just in case.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me.
How long will it take?
How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedletz? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery. I'm ready too.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Off we go.
Forgot to put my armor on, though. Oops. Hopefully we don't get into a fight before we get there. Beautiful. No!
Father Abbot.
Oh,
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albich, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out.
Oh, no.
I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
I know how she got infected. They were playing chess.
What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work.
What if they turn
Will
this
you come
into a
with me
TV
to the
series?
infirmary, Henry?
Any sort of media they turn this into would be good. Like, they do such good storytelling in these games.
Since we're spending time together, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
Sigismund Albich of Unichov. Doctor of Medicine of the Prague University and Doctor of Law of the Padua University. Personal physician and advisor to His Royal Highness King Wenceslas in matters of law and personal affairs alike. Though if you're interested in the specifics of my career, I'd recommend asking someone more knowledgeable who can appreciate the complexity of my journey from a bachelor's degree in the liberal arts to the royal court.
How did you come to treat King Wenceslas?
My talents and abilities speak for themselves. Not long ago, when I returned to Prague from Padua, word quickly got out that a capable physician had arrived. People started coming to me with all sorts of troubles. Then one day, the royal carriage stopped in front of my home. We rushed to Perglitz, where I found Wenceslas moaning in pain while his alchemists bathed him in various oils.
Which I reckon wasn't of much help.
Not in the slightest. But the treatment turned out to be quite simple. A diet. And its effects were near miraculous. Wenceslas has held me in close regard ever since. He soon learned I was learned in law as well, so I became his personal advisor. A few years ago, I was given a title for my services, as well as the particle of Unichov. As you can see, when you have the reputation of the best physician in the kingdom and knowledge of medicine and law alike, people seek you out on their own.
I hear you've written several books. What are they about?
About medicine. What else? I'm most proud of the Compendium Medicinae, a summary of medical knowledge. I wrote it mainly for students and practitioners, but I'm also planning to write a book about health and how to keep healthy. It won't just be advice on how to survive the plague or treat a fever. It'll be a guide on how to live correctly and sensibly. What to eat, when to sleep, how to exercise, what to avoid. I believe that health is not a coincidence, but the result of a sensible lifestyle. Those who know and follow these rules won't need to visit the physician as often, which may be an unpleasant truth to some of my colleagues.
So you were one of the first fitness influencers.
How is medicine in Italy different from Bohemia?
Massively. Though my local colleagues don't like to hear it. In Italy, especially in Padua, emphasis is placed on precise observation, analysis of causes and effects, and above all, prevention. Italians pay more attention to the connection between diet, environment, and health. Something I have tried to introduce here, albeit with limited success. Czechs are used to heavy, fatty foods and rely more on miracles than sensibility. Here, physicians are taken as a last resort. In Italy, a physician's word is law for daily life.
Yeah, there were doctors in this time period, but, you know, their knowledge wasn't always spectacular. There was a lot of religion tied in with the other stuff.
There's something I wanted to ask.
What is it?
There was a lot of religion tied into medicine, and, like, they didn't really know stuff. So, like, I believe this was during the time period where they would, like, they thought you had to balance stuff in your body called humors. There's black bile and phlegm, and you had to, like, balance each of them, and blood was another one. So you, like, you'd make the person bleed out a little bit if you needed to balance their or, you know, put leeches. It was so, like, there wasn't always the best, but they could sometimes cure some stuff and help with certain
Will you come
things.
with me to the infirmary, Henry?
There was also a time period where they used medicine that was often hardcore narcotics. Like, they would give you cocaine, and you would feel so much better.
I don't have all day.
It would really cure your lethargicness, because you would just be like, boop, oh, man, I feel great. Wow, I don't feel tired at all anymore.
Tell me.
They didn't really, and they had a lot of opium and stuff. They didn't really know exactly what they were giving
Tell
people.
me, Henry. Didn't the ad seem anxious to you?
A little bit.
My respects.
Don't you miss those days, I guess? Get shown around the... Let's have what's-his-face
You're
show me
always
around.
welcome here.
Sitting under a tree in the mountain. Let's go with it. Well, do I want the tour first? Hi.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's
We
Henry.
have Sedletz.
I'm accompanying Albich of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
I would love that.
Yes, please.
Sure, please show me around.
It's the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
Christ, what now?
Sorry, sir. Ooh.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those
day,
are
though.
brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
You okay? A little bit. It's a pretty nice monastery. Apparently the whole DLC takes place in this monastery. Oh, yeah, this big monastery is the whole DLC. That's a pretty beefy building.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
A lot of
Good to know
porridge,
where
I
to
bet.
come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albich doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on. This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important
You'll
visit
get the hang of
and
it, Balrog.
duty of recent years.
And what was his visit like?
We barely noticed His Majesty. He had his own wing for himself and his retinue. We're now returning it to a more appropriate state for the monastery's needs. Until then, it remains closed.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
I'd like to know that too. But that's far above my station.
I understand. Sometimes it's best not to know, just to act.
True.
Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
I'm following you.
Enter his kingdom.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Sir, get out of sir. You knocked him off course. How many men are in this place? My God. Y'all need to chill. Like a clown car of monks.
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repair. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I understand. I won't poke around.
Thank you.
I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
It's good that the people of Kuttenberg have a reminder of who sees to their spiritual well-being.
Have they had any other ideas?
Only recently, we settled a dispute over the townsfolk wanting
Gorgeous.
to choose their own spiritual authority. So the Pope sent a legate from Rome, who settled the matter in our favor.
That
That's
is
a long
beautiful.
I'm glad he arrived safely.
Indeed. Praise be to the Lord.
Jesus
Let's
Christ be
continue
praised.
the tour. There's not much left now.
This place is absolutely beautiful. Can't imagine how long it took to build this place with ancient tools. No construction equipment, just handheld tools.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Dragging a body all that way. Why not bury them in the village graveyard?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right.
So that
but
one
I
right
spend
there?
most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Do you have a place I could plug in my phone to recharge it?
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Right. I love the auto follow. It's great. You just press the button.
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
Yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albich in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Wait a minute, so I can pay money and then not have to go to hell? So it's pay to salvation? Not bad. Apparently that was really big in this time period, was paying to forgive future sins. It's like the earliest form of microtransaction. Unfortunately, we have to go to the infirmary where someone may have the Black Death.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albich. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albich with?
Mostly I make sure Albich has everything he needs.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library. He has books that might prove useful to you both.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albich needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Do you think the Greybeards are here too?
It's your bloody fault anyway. I struck you first, and that young man... Could we borrow you for a moment?
What?
You well?
Well, we're anything but, and won't be for a while yet.
And it's your fault.
What's going on here?
Me?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek. And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry.
Of Sedletz.
And I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder. Well-placed and educated.
His biggest mom insult was that she squints? Like, that's what we're working with?
Educational to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, attack, block. But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing, straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
Yeah, y'all need to make peace.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Yeah.
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhowl. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludolf breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Who's Ludolf?
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then, we're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself,
Free
so
training.
you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth, and I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
I'll try to find it.
All right, I'll have a look. Maybe no one's picked it up yet.
Thanks. I'd be grateful.
He has a purse. Dan Gov. Men are allowed to have purses too. As long as they're fierce. Oh man, those are yeah, he's got black oozing pus. Oh, sores. You can see his veins really strong. Oof. Might be the Black Death. Let me grab. I need another drink, guys. We're back just a second. I grabbed a cheese stick as well.
So, this is the Confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him is clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albich? Albich of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albich. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Sedletz. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albich's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. And I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later, bloody diarrhea.
Yeah.
By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day. And when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious.
Pretzels.
Ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen.
Sir.
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim?
Joachim?
You know him?
The Monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Is
Can
it
I
dinner
help
time?
anyway?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
I guess they didn't know about germs in this time period.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Sir, not in the middle of the cutscene.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
All right, let's go try to figure out what's going on. All right. So we gotta speak to a lot of people and also find that one different region. A good scrub.
Calm
You
down.
said there was. Hold on. Where'd you say it was?
About that purse of yours.
Yes? Did you
Can you remind me of where you lost that purse?
They were carrying me along the path by the ponds.
ponds.
I got caught on some bush, and as they yanked me around, they must have shaken it loose. It was near that well.
All right.
A
Thanks,
well
Henry.
next to the ponds. A well next. So where are the ponds? Over here? So next to the ponds, there's a well. So straight ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, Twixies. Hopefully they get it fixed. Let's see. Player. Main level up. Memorable. Chain rotation, good or bad, spread more widely across land and among different groups of people. If charisma's higher than 20, your armor will consider 15 higher. Yes, please. Player. Secondary. You did crazy, 108-month resub. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Let's go after this purse before I forget about it, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. The performance on Twitch has been abysmal. Are you having, like, stuttering or something? Okay, near the lakes, there was a well. I need to find a well near the ponds. Stutters freezing, need to reload the stream. And that only happens on Twitch, no other site.
My humble respects.
And what region of the world are you in? Because there could be a region by region thing. Central Europe, Slovakia. Well, Twitch is a very like person by person thing, so hopefully they get it sorted out for you. It could be the ISP, could be just the server that you connect to Twitch through can cause issues. I know there's some good apps that you can watch Twitch streams through without watching through the Twitch player. A lot of people have a lot of success with those, where you can watch the stream but not watch it through Twitch. You watch it through, like, what are some of those apps where you can watch Twitch streams but watch them not through Twitch itself, but you're still watching the stream? Sometimes they have better connections and stuff. Basically, you're just not using Twitch as player. But yeah, we're on YouTube as well if you want to watch there too. We're always streaming on YouTube most of the time. I don't said by the lakes. Are those the lakes? Don't think those don't seem like lakes though. Definitely don't see a well. He said ponds. Oh, ponds. There's some hidden booze right here. Strong savior schnapps. I will take that for saving. A bush by the ponds. Is there another pond somewhere? I'm trying to find water. Oh, there's something over here by the garden. Could be over there.
I'm always glad.
Maybe it's over there. Yeah, you can do it yourself. All you gotta do is pop out the Twitch chat and then
My shoes are all
pop out the YouTube stream and then just put them side by side. If you want to like watch on the YouTube player, then but have the Twitch chat. The YouTube is much more delayed though, just as a warning. It's about a good 20-second delay. Excuse me, coming through. Steambox announced, more like Steambox got leaked and then they were forced to announce it early because somehow it got leaked and everyone knew about it before they announced it. Is that Tifa? Hi. Hi, baby. Yeah, there's a new Ratchet and Clank game, guys. For mobile. Yeah, I was like, oh, Ratchet and Clank mobile, what? Like, excuse me? Dandelion. Yeah, I don't know what, where this pond is. The Steam box is I think it's a VR box. Or is it like a console? Is it gonna be like a Steam console where you hook it to your TV? Also, like a little computer so it's kind of like so it's a console, but it's still a PC. So it just runs their Steam stuff. Sounds pretty cool though. Yeah, so Steam OS, and then you just like play your games directly on your TV or something.
Mother and strength for our holy
Excuse me.
Excuse me, men's. Wait, is... Oh. Tifa, what are you doing? You can't go back there, ma'am. Ma'am, that is not a place for a cat.
My respects.
Tifa.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albich in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
Sir, I'm gonna tell you something, and you need to accept it, okay? You are bald, and you need to stop with this little caterpillar right here, okay? You gotta get rid of the little caterpillar. It's not making you look any less bald.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him.
The Steam box is going to be a, basically, imagine a PlayStation or an Xbox, but instead of it being those, it's a computer that runs Steam.
Thanks. That's all I needed.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Till we meet again.
I can't tell you how many times I'd like to, like, finish my games on a TV versus, you know, at the computers sometimes. You saw 3 interesting commercials in a row. That, like, never happens. Teachings of Brother Francis. Ooh, don't have that one. Don't have a lot of these books, so let's get all those. You're surprised how accurate this is? Yeah, they do a very good job at making the books
as empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Making the games very historically accurate, you know, for the most part. They make up some stuff, like maybe like a person or, you know, a character that's not wasn't actually there, but like the big stuff is they usually try to make very accurate at the time. Decameron. Here lies a book called Decameron, also known as Procurus, which contains 100 tales told over 10 days by 7 ladies and 3 young men. In these tales, one may find joyful as well as sorrowful stories of love, along with the adventures that took place both in these times and days long past. When the aforementioned ladies came to read them, they shall be able to draw equal parts of amusement and sound advice from the just therein. And by such advice, discern not what they ought to avoid, but also what they ought to follow. And I believe these stories shall surely ease all sorrow, should come to pass, and God grant me that it does. Let them give thanks to Amor, who freed me from his bonds and thus allowed me to Sorry, Tifa's knocking stuff off of the door. Off of my desk, I mean. Ma'am. She's doing cat things. There's some rule about if a cat is sitting next to a... If a cat is sitting next to a object, they have to push it off the shelf. They have to. They can't resist. They have to push it off of the damn shelf. Just like, I must push it. Kitty.
Kitty.
I saw a prompt that said kitty. I was like, what is that? There's a cat up there.
My humble respects.
Kitty. Can I read some of these books? Ooh, scholarship. No. Get down right now. Get down. Thank you. She got up on top. She jumped way up where she wasn't supposed to be, and she knows she's not supposed to be. Read all these books. Charles III. She got down off of there so fast because she knew. Can't delay, no time to lose. Oh, right on.
At your service, sir.
At your service, sir. Wait, lending records. Wait, where did what's his face go? I need the brother. Monk. Check his belongings, H. Let's go in his room and see what's going on.
Christ, what a day.
What a day. JCBP. Must be upstairs because there's nothing here. I'm the king now. There must be a second floor because I don't see anything else otherwise.
We praise you.
Hi, baby girl. You know I love you, even though I tell you to get down. But you know I love you. You're the best kid in the whole world.
My respects.
My respects. Alright, what was in his room here? Old cellar plans.
Plans of the cellars.
Huh. What would he need that for?
What did he need those for?
That's a little suspicious. Okay, next person is downstairs. A good way to tell one monk from another is to look at their different haircuts. Or I could just look at their face. I mean, that works too. Chat. I am but a monk singing a song in this game. Oh. Need to go in the big church. The big, beautiful church. Lockpick very hard. Maybe the other side. I'll talk to the person over here while I'm waiting as well.
My respects.
Hi.
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blažena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albich is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blažena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Huh.
Where does Blažena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albich here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blažena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blažena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blažena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognize Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
Why do you think that I, in my noble clothes, would steal?
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Thanks.
I see Valerie right here.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I need to find something out about Blažena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
Did we start the game over? No, we're playing the DLC. The last DLC.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blažena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen. If it comes to it, I'll speak to the abbot in your favor.
And the abbot will listen to you?
Yes.
If not to me, then he'll listen to Master Albich for sure. He's a royal physician, and that counts for something.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blažena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blažena's been stealing.
That scoundrel! I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blažena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
What did he take?
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blažena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Where did Blažena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Duh.
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blažena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blažena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her, and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blažena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blažena's got it hard enough as it is.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blažena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albich said to find out what I can.
And how is Blažena doing?
Not good.
Honestly, it's not looking good. She's burning with fever and spends most of the time rambling.
Poor girl. I'll pray for her. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here. God bless you,
Man,
sir.
a lot of moving parts, so this guy is potentially stealing. He looks like he's by himself, so let's go ahead and just save the game for no reason. Max out stealth skills come in handy once again. Let me close this. Let's check his room first, which is gonna be down here. Actually, maybe not. $6, a lockpick, fine wine. All right, let's check their rooms. Got lockpick.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
She's got some dried pork. Nothing over there. What's that? A key? Got her key to the pantry. Nothing there. Oh, got a point in stealth. Yes. Oh, and speech. Let's see. Polished wares. Easier for you to sell stolen goods. If you seem doing so, you gain some stealth and thievery experience. Okay, and then scholarship. Fundamentals of medicine. Yes, stealth. Natural camouflage. If you're not wearing heavy armor, faint with warfare skill counts as higher. Oh, there's another ladder for even higher up here. Looks like nothing but some hay up here. Deerskin, wine, bag of nails. Nope, nothing. Okay, they said that, thought they said that his room was down here somewhere. I didn't really see anything, though. Oh, unless it's in here.
Too much work, I reckon, since he hasn't even stopped.
54 groschen. Search the cellar. Let's go check out the cellar. Holgate, thank you for 5-month resubs. Thank for awesome streak, Dan the Man. Well, thank you for the sub-a-dub. All right, what's in the cellar here? Probably be in a locked room, I'd imagine. There's going to be something special.
These must be barrels from Lorca.
Well, I'll take a Lork. Wine from Loretz. Sauerkraut, bacon, schnapps. Nothing too crazy in here. Okay. Let's see what's over here.
That's a lot of water. What's Stenyek using it for?
What would you have to wash? See, there's a lot of water going out here into this room. Huh. What would one be using all that water for? Is that blood?
Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
Oh, wine. Wait, what the
Wine
hell?
in a tub. But it looks watered down to me. Could Stenyek have poured water into it?
He's watering down the wine?
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Stenyek's watering down the monastery wine.
That bastard.
If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
He's... Oh, he's gonna be in trouble. Hey, bastard.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
You don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
No.
Why did you lie to me about Blazena? About her stealing?
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Excuse me?
Don't speak about her like that. You hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard. You know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you.
What'd you
so
take?
What did you take?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
I don't know, honest. Either I dropped it somewhere or someone nicked it.
All right, then. I suppose I'll have to believe you.
Or I stole it out of your pocket a few minutes ago. Possibly. I probably took it out of your pocket just a minute ago when I was rummaging through there. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. We need to get into that giant room again if we can. The big big church area. My name is Dan and I have a plan. DansGaming. This one goes over there. Hi there. No, not you. Ooh.
Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy. I'm sorry.
Hey, I have to chat with you right now. I know you're praying.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
Does anyone know why the friars all have the same haircut? Like, what's the, reasoning they all cut their hair the same?
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albich put me up to it. He's treating him now.
I don't think I've ever known.
He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
It's not looking good so far. He's still delirious. Barely reacts even when someone speaks to him.
God have mercy.
If you tell me what you know about him, it might help him.
What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
The design was symbolic of a crown representing spiritual kingship and dedication to God, not earthly wealth. Oh, didn't know that.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
I promise that chat will close their ears and not listen.
Word of honor. Now talk.
Close your ears, chat.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
A man? Oh, yeah.
I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
And where exactly did you lose him? In the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorium, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
Yes, there's a lot of detective quests in this game.
That's enough for now.
Graces and gifts of this day. Open our hearts and minds to understand the Holy Scriptures.
Looks like you can go down there. What's in that hole? Definitely some way to get down in there, but oh. I want to go in there. Ooh, what's up here? Scaffolding. You know, it might be fun if one day they made like a first-person Assassin's Creed set in like this time period. A lot of parkour and climbing and stealthing and stuff. Don't forget to use your detective senses. Okay, we need to go down into the basement. Into the cellar. Is it here? Yes. All right. He must have disappeared somewhere down here. Okay, not that way. Did you like Outer Worlds 2? Yeah, we did a whole playthrough of it. It was really fun. Our whole playthrough is on our YouTube channel if you missed any of it. Just a bunch of food. Yeah, we finished that weeks ago if you missed it. Master Thief unlocked. Well, it's like a bunch of wine making machines.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him. There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask.
I definitely see feet prints.
What the?
Oh.
Hey!
Hello.
How did you get in here? And who are you?
I should be the one asking you.
Who are you?
Do you even know how I found this place?
No, I don't.
They say one of your brothers used to sneak in here. And one of the maids had a key to the door, too. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You've got it all wrong.
He'll believe the God one.
Is that so? Then why is God punishing them both by making them sick?
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were writing a book here. All of us.
You were sneaking, both of you were sneaking in the cellar with a woman to write a book? Oh, come on. Come on. No, we were writing, Dad. We were writing a book. Like, all right. Is that what they called it back in this time period? They were writing a book?
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh, no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone who came here to talk about literature.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the book.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really? All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that? It mocks your faith.
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to see it.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on down here, then?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Oh, I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Me too, I like a good laugh.
He would have got on well. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
Wait a minute. Isn't that blasphemy?
Those are strong words, especially from a monk. Some might say it's not far off blasphemy.
Yaroslav didn't put laughter on the same level as God. On the contrary, he saw it as a precious and wise gift from our Lord. But as you say, not everyone would understand his thinking, especially among the brothers. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Oh my God, tell me one of your jokes.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Oh. Oh, honey.
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Okay, tell me another.
Tell me another one.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. The cellar's terribly damp. How do you know? Asks the master. And the lad replies, yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Tell me another one.
Tell me another one.
So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Tell me another one.
Tell me another one.
Why doesn't the monastery's rooster crow? Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night. The priest replies, have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
Tell me another one.
Oh my god. There's so many.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate? Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, it's a sign. The older brother says, yes, that someone's breathing too hard.
Another one.
Tell me another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
There's so many.
Tell me another one.
I think I'm out of jokes.
No.
Oh, shame. I was hoping to hear a few more.
Sadly. But once Yaroslav gets better, we're bound to come up with more.
Who helped write your book?
There were so many.
Obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazina.
And what was Blazina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
True.
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazina's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes, at least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albich will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
I won't say anything.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you.
Just writing a book.
And may God protect you.
Just writing a book about stuff. Oh man, there's that. It's a long book. Jeez. That's a long, long book.
I'm sorry? It's damp. Chilly. But the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else. Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
All right, guys. We have been playing the DLC Mysteria Ecclesiae, the DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Thanks to Plyon for sponsoring the past couple hours. If you guys want to check the game out, click the link in the description below the video on YouTube or the pinned message at the top of the chat there. It's a sponsor link, so click on it. Helps channel out a bunch. Thanks to everyone that clicks. It helps channel out a bunch when you check those out. And it's the last DLC, I believe. So now the game is entirely done. Also, the game is 40% off if you haven't picked up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now's the time. It's a hefty discount. And also all the DLC's out now. So if you want to pick up the collection of all the DLC as well, you can grab that as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to hop off of here for today. And I'll be back on tomorrow with some more games. Ooh, yeah. Thank you guys for being awesome people, as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. And see you in the morning. Bye, guys.